Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you've ever looked through your change and thought, this coins could be worth something, you might be right. Today we're counting down the top 3 most valuable coins that are selling for big money in today's coin market. Make sure you watch until the end because the number 1 coin on this list sold for a jaw-dropping amount that could literally change your life, so let's get it started. Top 1, the Angolan 100 Kwanza's coin, a rare piece that has caught the attention of collectors around the world even in dirty fine condition. This coin holds remarkable historical value, and in today's market, it might just surprise you with its real dollar value. So grab your magnifying glass, coin lovers, and let's explore the story behind this fascinating coin from Angola, a country with a powerful history and a unique numismatic legacy. To understand the Angolan 100 Kwanza's coin, we first have to look back at the country's monetary history. Angola, located on the southwestern coast of Africa, was a Portuguese colony until 1975. When it finally gained independence, but with independence came major economic changes and a new national currency system was introduced. The Kwanza, named after the country's great river, the Kwanza River. The 100 Kwanza's coin appeared during one of Angola's most turbulent yet historically significant periods, the late 20th century. Depending on the year, these coins were struck either by the Banco Nacional de Angola or under contract by international mints. They symbolized the nation's effort to stabilize its economy and celebrate its cultural identity after decades of colonial rule. Many 100 Kwanza coins feature national emblems, such as the coat of arms of Angola, which includes a machete and cogwheel representing agriculture and industry, along with a rising sun symbolizing progress and hope. On the reverse side, the coin typically features the denomination 100 Kwanzas and sometimes a mint mark, identifying where it was produced. These details make every variation of the coin, especially those with certain mint marks, quite collectible in the modern coin market. Now, let's take a closer look at the design and physical characteristics of the Angolan 100 Kwanza's coin. Most examples are made of nickel brass or copper nickel, giving them a golden or silver gray color. The diameter and weight can vary slightly depending on the year and minting batch, but generally, they're around 26 to 28 millimeters in diameter. On the obverse, you'll find the national emblem of Angola, surrounded by inscriptions like República de Angola, and on the reverse the large 100 Angolan Kwanza denomination, sometimes with subtle design details, mint marks, or year of minting. Underneath, a coin in dirty fine condition may show visible wear, dirt buildup, or loss of luster, but even then, the key design elements remain clear and readable for collectors. Such coins tell a story. They're pieces that have circulated through markets, pockets, and daily life in Angola. And that's part of what makes them special. You might be wondering, how rare is the Angolan 100 Kwanza's coin? Well, while millions of Kwanzas were minted over the years, high-denomination coins like the 100 Kwanzas weren't as common in circulation, especially during inflationary periods. Many were melted down, lost, or simply worn out. Coins with specific mint marks, lower mintage years, or unusual varieties such as minor errors, different font styles, or metal variations are now quite rare even in dirty fine condition. Some of these coins attract collectors from Africa, Europe, and America. That's because Angolan coins represent a lesser-known but fascinating area of African numismatics, and collectors love coins from nations with rich, complex histories like Angola's. Now, let's talk about what everyone's been waiting for: the current market value of the Angolan 100 Kwanza's coin. As of today, the value can vary widely depending on year, mint mark, and condition. A dirty fine condition 100 Kwanza's coin with visible wear and some dirt might sell for $1 to $3 in online markets or local coin shops. Coins with rare mint marks or low mintage years can rise significantly in value, sometimes reaching $10 to $25, especially if they come from limited production years or carry unique design variations. And if you happen to have one in uncirculated or extra fine condition, its value can jump to $40 or more, depending on collector demand and availability. On platforms like eBay, Numista, and specialized African coin forums, collectors are showing increasing interest in older Kwanza's coins, making them more valuable than many people realize. So, if you've got one of these coins lying around even in dirty fine condition, it's definitely worth taking a closer look at. Beyond its monetary value, the Angolan 100 Kwanza's coin tells a deeper story, one of national pride, independence, and resilience. For coin collectors, this piece isn't just about metal and numbers. It's a tangible reminder of Angola's journey through post-colonial recovery and economic transformation. If you're planning to clean your 100 Kwanza's coin, be careful. Cleaning can actually reduce a coin's value if done incorrectly. It's often better to leave the natural patina and dirt intact. It tells the story of where the coin has been. So there you have it, the Angolan 100 Kwanza's coin, a hidden treasure from Africa with a fascinating story and growing market appeal. Top 2, the Belgian 1982 20 francs coin with the F mint mark. At first glance, It might look like just another old coin from your change jar, but this coin tells a story of Belgium's royal heritage, economic change, and European unity even in dirty fine condition. It holds historical and collectible value, and today, we'll uncover its history, design, and current market value in US dollars. To understand the 1982 Belgian 20 francs coin, we need to travel back in time to post-World War II Europe. By the late 20th century, Belgium had become one of Western Europe's economic powerhouses. It was a founding member of the European Economic Community, the forerunner of today's European Union. The Belgian franc was the country's national currency, and coins like the 20 francs piece were key denominations used in daily life from markets to cafes. In 1982, Belgium was under the reign of King Baudouin I, who ruled from 1951 to 1993. Baudouin was beloved for his modest personality, dedication to his people, and leadership during Belgium's modernization. The 20 francs coin featuring his portrait became one of the most recognizable Belgian coins of the 1980s, representing national pride and European identity at the same time. And what about that F mint mark? The F indicates that the coin was struck at the Royal Mint of Belgium in Brussels, the country's primary coin-producing facility. So, every coin bearing that tiny F mark carries the craftsmanship of Belgium's capital, the very heart of its monetary system. Now, let's take a closer look at the coin's design because it's full of beautiful detail and symbolism. The obverse of the 1982 20 francs coin features a right-facing portrait of King Baudouin I, wearing a neat hairstyle and a calm, dignified expression. Around his image are the inscriptions Baudouin and Belgique, representing Belgium's two official languages, Dutch and French. This bilingual detail is a perfect reflection of Belgium's multicultural identity. On the reverse side, you'll find the denomination 20FR, and below it, the year 1982. To the lower left, you'll notice the F mint mark confirming its origin at the Brussels Mint. The coin is made of nickel brass, giving it a warm golden tone, though in dirty fine condition, it may appear darker with light oxidation or surface dirt from circulation. The coin weighs about 6 grams with a diameter of 24 millimeters, a comfortable size that made it easy for everyday use. Every little detail, even when slightly worn, speaks of Belgium's precision and artistic coin design tradition. Let's talk about condition because it plays a big role in a coin's collectible value. A dirty fine condition coin means it's clearly circulated, with visible wear and possibly some dirt or discoloration, but all key design elements remain visible and you can still recognize the portrait, lettering, and mint mark without difficulty. While the 1982 20 francs coin isn't considered extremely rare, it does have collectible interest because it's from the final decades of the Belgian franc era. Before Belgium adopted the euro in 2002, it represents the King Baudouin portrait series, which many collectors seek to complete. Coins with distinct mint marks like the F are often more desirable than generic issues, as they confirm authentic mint origins. Over time, many of these coins were either melted down, lost, or heavily worn, so finding one in solid condition, even with dirt, adds to its collectible charm. Now, let's get into what most of you are waiting for: the current market value of the 1982 Belgian 20 francs coin with the F mint mark. In today's collector market as of now, values depend heavily on condition and collector demand. Here's a general breakdown based on recent sales and listings. Dirty fine condition, these typically sell for around $1 to $3 mainly as collectible pieces or historical curiosities. Very fine to extra fine condition, with sharper details and cleaner surfaces, these coins can fetch between $4 and $7 uncirculated or proof condition. Bright, lustrous coins with no wear can sell anywhere from $10 to $20, especially when offered in coin sets or with original packaging. While the 1982 20 francs coin may not be made of precious metal, its cultural and historical value has made it increasingly interesting to collectors who focus on European pre-euro currencies in the global coin market. The value of such coins has been slowly rising, especially as younger collectors explore the coins of the 1970s and 1980s, seeking authentic artifacts from Europe's pre-euro history. So, even if your coin looks dull or dirty, it still represents a real piece of Belgium's monetary story, and that alone makes it valuable to the right collector beyond its modest market price. The 1982 20 francs coin holds immense historical importance. It was minted during a time when Belgium was helping shape modern Europe, hosting the headquarters of the European Community, which would later evolve into the European Union. So, this coin isn't just money. It's a symbol of Belgium's role in shaping European history. If you have one of these coins, avoid harsh cleaning. The dirt and patina can actually preserve authenticity and tell the story of its journey through decades of circulation. Simply store it in a protective holder or coin flip to prevent further wear, and if you ever decide to sell it, check online platforms like eBay, Numista, or V coins to see what similar pieces are fetching. Prices vary by country and demand. So there you have it, the Belgium 1982 20 francs coin with the F mint mark, a small yet powerful reminder of European history, royal legacy, and timeless design. Top 3. The 1984 Spanish 100 pesetas coin with its mint mark. Even though it's a modern coin, in extra fine condition, it's considered a rare and collectible piece that can have surprising market value in dollars today. So stay tuned as we explore the history, background, design, and true worth of this fascinating 1984 100 pesetas coin. To understand the importance of the 1984 100 pesetas coin, we have to look at Spain's remarkable period of transformation. In the early 1980s, Spain had just emerged from decades under General Francisco Franco's rule, and in 1975, the country restored its monarchy under King Juan Carlos I. This marked the beginning of Spain's new democratic era, a time of modernization, economic growth, and integration into the European community. The 100 pesetas coin from 1984 was part of this new chapter. It represented stability, progress, and unity during a time when Spain was redefining itself. The coin belonged to the peseta currency system, which had been Spain's national currency since the 19th century, long before the euro arrived in 2002. And right there, beneath the design, you'll often find the mint mark identifying its production at the Royal Mint of Spain, Real Casa de la Moneda, in Madrid, a facility known for centuries of top-quality coinage. So, every 1984 100 pesetas coin carries a small piece of Spain's royal and democratic rebirth. Let's take a closer look at the design of the 1984 100 pesetas coin, because every line and detail tells a story. The obverse features the right-facing portrait of King Juan Carlos I, who ruled Spain from 1975 to 2014. Around his image, you'll see the inscription Juan Carlos I Rey de España, meaning Juan Carlos I, King of Spain. Below the king's portrait, you'll find the date 1984, often accompanied by the tiny mint mark, the six-pointed star symbol, used by the Royal Mint of Spain, which contains a smaller two-digit number inside identifying the exact minting year. On the reverse side, the coin displays the Spanish coat of arms, the national shield divided into quadrants representing ancient kingdoms like Castile, Leon, Aragon, and Navarre, topped by the royal crown. Below the emblem, you'll find the denomination 100 tas, short for pesetas. The coin is made of nickel brass alloy, giving it a bright golden appearance, and it weighs around 12.8 grams with a diameter of 25.5 millimeters in extra fine condition. The coin shows only light wear, with nearly all details still sharp and clear, from the king's hair texture to the fine lines in the coat of arms. Let's talk about rarity and condition, two things that make the 1984 100 pesetas coin an exciting find for collectors. While the coin was minted in large numbers for circulation, finding one in extra fine condition has become increasingly difficult. Most coins from that era were used daily in shops, cafes, and transportation, and show heavy wear or scratches. An extra fine example means the design remains sharp and clean, minor surface marks but no deep scratches. Original luster may still be visible, and all inscriptions are fully legible. Collectors value such coins not just for their beauty, but for their representation of Spain's modern royal history. Although not as rare as gold or silver coins, the 1984 issue has gained attention because it's among the last series of large 100 pesetas coins before Spain moved towards smaller, modernized designs in the 1990s and eventually the euro. Let's get to what everyone wants to know: the current market value of the 1984 100 pesetas coin with mint mark in extra fine condition. Values vary depending on condition, mint clarity, and collector demand, but here's a breakdown based on recent market data and collector platforms. Circulated, worn or dirty, usually sells for $1 to $2. Fine to very fine condition, these fetch around $2 to $4 USD, especially if the mint mark is clear. Extra fine condition, here's where it gets interesting. Coins in extra fine condition can sell for $5 to $10, depending on appearance and buyer demand. Uncirculated or proof examples, shiny, untouched coins can reach $15 to $25, and even higher if part of a presentation set or with historical packaging. While the coin's metal content is not precious, its collectability is what gives it value. Collectors around the world, especially those building European coin collections, are increasingly interested in coins like this one on sites like Numista, eBay, and V-Coins. Prices have shown steady growth for 1980 Spanish coins in top condition, so if you have one that's bright, crisp, and well-preserved, you might be holding a small but growing collectible worth keeping or trading beyond its modest dollar value. The 1984 100 pesetas coin holds symbolic importance in Spanish history. It represents a young democracy finding its identity under a new king. After decades of dictatorship, it also marks Spain's growing participation in the European community, just before joining the European Economic Community in 1986, a key step toward the euro we know today. So when you hold this coin, You're not just holding metal, you're holding a symbol of change, unity, and renewal. If you own one, store it carefully, ideally in a protective coin holder to prevent scratches. Avoid cleaning it, as polishing can remove natural toning that collectors appreciate. You can also track its catalog number on Numista for reference and to see how values change over time. So there you have it, the Spain 1984 100 pesetas coin with mint mark, a beautiful piece of history from a nation entering a new era. If you enjoyed this deep dive into rare and historical coins, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the Coin Spot, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next coin story.